Hi guys. Okay, we've had a delivery of wood and compost soil, right?
Soil improver.
Soil improver.
Compost.
Compost.
Yeah.
Dead vegetables, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Mulched.
Mulched veg. So, the plan now, we've been waiting for this because we haven't been able to move forward with the vegetable beds and planting things up until this has arrived, have we? Because we need to make the raised beds to avoid the walnut tree roots.
Yeah, that's it.
So, we are going to move wood and move soil today. I'm actually quite glad it's warm because I wouldn't want to do this in the cold. It's a warm day today. It's all good. Here we go. Alright, wood is in the garden, and the gaps in the time lapse are where I tripped over half an inch of concrete and really twisted my ankle.
Yeah.
I'm laughing now. I was not crying. I was not laughing because I was crying 5 minutes ago.
You'll be crying later when you try and get up and walk on it.
Yeah, it's going to hurt later because it'll swell. But honestly, it was like, let me show you. This is how pathetic I am. I tripped over that. That's what I tripped over. I literally fell off of half an inch of concrete. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. And I seriously hurt my ankle. But I've always had bad ankles for as long as I can remember. Even when I was in the police academy, my ankles were a nightmare. Trying to run around the tracks was hilarious. So, the wood's piled up over there.
Next job?
What's our next job?
Well, next job is really to put it into piles next to the beds, and I'll get some brackets out and check we've got the right screws to put it all together.
We'll time lapse that one too, I think.
Yeah.
So while I'm waiting for Andy to prep the wood and the space for the veggie beds, I just thought I'd show you this because he's so cute. Hey cutie. This is Charlie's favourite space, isn't it, Charlie? What have you got stuck to yourself? Come here, what's this? Are you my old boy now? Are you my old boy? He's next to my favourite space in the garden. This is where all the herbs grow. So we have some glorious sage. Oh, I wish you had smell-o-vision. So we've got some thyme. Some of the thyme died off, so I might have to just dig that out and let this one grow nice and big. Oh, I wish you had smell-o-vision. Glorious. This is the lavender. Over here we have rosemary. There's a massive rosemary bush. Oh, I love rosemary. Over here we've got some rather stringy looking sage because it wasn't growing in a very good spot last year. So it looks a bit weird. And then we have our mint. Oh, glorious mint. Over here we have, I think that's a gooseberry bush. And then we've got some strawberries desperately trying to come back to life over here. They're trying. I'm not sure what those are in the middle. That could just be a weed. I'd have to check. But the lilies are coming back out. These come up in some nice big orange lilies. And over there too. This was last year's new purchase, our Chinese maple. She's so pretty. So there we go. This is my little pot garden area. Oh, my man's gonna get changed. You gonna show off your legs, honey?
Yeah.
Woohoo! And this nutter just wants to play fetch, don't you, boy? Hey, Otto. Otto. Hi. So something Andy and I have always loved doing for many, many years is growing our own herbs. And this year we have purchased a dehydrator, which should be arriving any day now. And we're going to be collecting all of our herbs, dehydrating them, and then putting them into our own little pantry, into our own mason jars, and keeping them for use in the house. So no more having to buy your own dried herbs. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited to try this out. I really can't wait. We just need this dehydrator to arrive soon. Okay, folks, so we just took a little break from the time lapse because Mr. Perfectionist over here, although we thought the wood had all been cut to the right size, and our bad, we didn't actually check before we started screwing, but some of them are maybe a centimetre too long, so Andy's going to have to, I don't know what, are you going to cut a bit off?
I'm just going to hand saw that down.
Hand saw it off. So
Might do for mine.
we'll see. We'll see what he does. But yeah, I can't get over how hot it is. It's much warmer than I was anticipating. But it's lovely. It's all good for the soul. Alright, so we're just going to fix up that bit of wood. And Andy just told me something that I didn't know, which I thought was really cool, because it just goes towards everything we believe in that we should be using up what you've already got in order to do whatever your projects are. And Andy has done just that. So we are down to our last set of screws here. There's a whole hodgepodge of different sizes in there. And they're not the perfect fit for what we're trying to do. But it's about using up what you've already got. And the brackets that Andy's been using, he told me he's just told me that these are brackets that he took off of goodness knows what, from goodness knows where, what, 5 years ago?
5, 6 years.
5, 6 years ago, back in Letchworth, and he's kept them all this time to make these veg beds. So they've done a house move with us.
Yeah.
Several garage sort outs, and they're still here and they're being used. Now that's reusing what you've already got.
Oh, wrong way. You filming that?
Yeah, wrong way.
Cut.
Cut! Maybe we'll do a special video of Rose in the East bloopers. Alright. Sweet! Alright, the first veg bed is done. And I am limping like an idiot. Our garden, I don't know if you can see in the video, but it's just nothing but potholes and molehills. And when we first moved in here 2 years ago, it was literally heaving with molehills. Like, there must have been 50 of them. And thanks to Charlie and Otto, all the moles have gone, but it has left a really uneven garden. And just walking around the veg bed, I keep tripping up in little holes, so my ankle is hurting. But I don't stop yet, because there's a few more bits to do, and the minute I stop and put my foot up, are probably not going to move for the rest of the day. And it'll just balloon. So we'll keep plugging on. That's what we do here at Rose in the East. Hey, Andy?
Something like that.
Something like that. Alright, see you guys in a bit.
So, officially ran out of screws, and we need to get some damp-proof membrane for the inside edges of it anyway, so I'm going to shoot down to Screwfix, get myself some of those, and
Finish that off.
yeah, it's also giving my drill a little bit of time to charge up, so I'll see you later.
Alright, I am now in, I am done, my ankle is humming like a good one. So I am just resting up now, but I just wanted to share with you guys what I'm planning to do. So when you've twisted your ankle, you kind of usually want to put an ice pack on there to stop the swelling, but what I really like to do is I grab my coconut oil and my peppermint essential oil. There we go. Zoom in, camera. So my oils are from doTERRA. If you want more information on that, I can put a link down below. But I literally just take about a teaspoon of coconut oil, 2 drops of peppermint, and I rub that all over my ankle, and the peppermint sends a rush of cold to your joints that just feels really good when you've twisted them like I have. So that's what I'm going to do today, and tomorrow I'll use some of the doTERRA Deep Blue rub, the muscle rub, and that'll just help finish off the healing process. So there's a good tip for you guys. Hey, looking good. Ooh, my ankle's a bit stiff, but I'm alright.
We are on time lapse too.
Oh, you're on time lapse as well. Yeah. Double whammy. I just want to get out of the sun.
Yeah.
Woo, it's hot. Hey, girlies. Have the chickens been keeping you company? You look like you're in your own little sand pit. Woo!
This kind of is sand though, isn't it? Oh,
Well, we do live on a sandy
this is why we
soil.
Are soil improver.
Yes. Thank goodness for soil improver.
Because we need it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's looking good. Guess what's arrived in the post?
Dehydrator?
Yes, the dehydrator. How did you know?
Who's the smile on your face?
The dehydrator is here. Can't wait for that. It's going to be good.
well, we've put them together.
Ta-da!
They need to have the weed membrane put on the bottom and damp-proof membrane put around the insides before we can start shifting soil. And that's it for today.
But how many screws did you buy?
200.
And how many you got left?
None.
None.
And I used some extra as well. So.
And you found some more. So there we go. A lot of screws gone into those woods.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think they look really good. They look really smart.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of leveling up as far as I'm concerned, but
Yeah.
but they.
But that's it for today. We're done. Andy's completely knackered his hands. He's pinched his fingers between metal and wood more times than he can count. He's got some nice blood blisters to prove it. My ankle's feeling better, but it's now very, very stiff.
Yeah.
So I think we're done for the day. Huh?
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're shoveling soil.
Tomorrow, depending on what the kids want to do.
Oh yeah. No, we might be doing baking tomorrow. Actually, we are delayed with baking. We promised Abigail we'd do some baking today, but actually she was more engrossed in what she was doing than wanting to do the baking with us. But we will probably have to do loads of baking tomorrow, so you can have a baking video tomorrow instead.
And if there's time, maybe a bit of shoveling.
And maybe a bit of shoveling. Sounds riveting.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.